Once upon a time, in the small town of Willowbrook, lived a young child named Emma. She was an ordinary girl on the surface, but deep within her, she possessed extraordinary supernatural abilities. Emma had the power to control and manipulate the elements around her. From a very young age, Emma displayed an affinity for the natural world. She could make flowers bloom with a mere touch, summon gentle breezes to cool the hot summer days, and even create small rainstorms to water the thirsty plants. Her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, were both amazed and concerned by their daughter's extraordinary abilities. As Emma grew older, her powers continued to develop and expand. She discovered she could harness the power of fire, creating flames at will without burning herself or anything around her. She also learned to communicate with animals, understanding their thoughts and emotions as if they were her own. One day, while walking through the woods near her home, Emma stumbled upon an injured baby deer. Its leg was trapped in a snare, and the poor creature was in distress. Without hesitation, Emma used her powers to heal the deer's wound and gently released it from the snare. The grateful deer nuzzled against her, as if thanking her for saving its life. News of Emma's extraordinary abilities quickly spread throughout the town. Some people were in awe and believed she was a gift from the heavens, while others feared her powers and viewed her as a threat. Emma's parents worried about her safety and decided to keep her abilities a secret, encouraging her to use them discreetly. But as Emma grew older, she realized that her powers were meant to be shared with the world. She couldn't ignore the suffering she saw around her. People struggling with illness, animals in need of rescue, and a planet in desperate need of healing. Emma believed that her abilities were meant to bring balance and harmony to the world. With her parents' blessing, Emma embarked on a journey to use her powers for the greater good. She traveled from town to town, using her abilities to heal the sick, protect the vulnerable, and advocate for the preservation of nature. People started calling her the Guardian of Elements, and her reputation spread far and wide. Along her journey, Emma encountered other individuals with supernatural abilities like hers. Together, they formed a group called the Elemental Guardians, each member representing a different element: earth, air, fire, and water. As a team, they united their powers to combat evil, defend the weak, and restore balance wherever it was disrupted. With time, Emma's influence grew, and she became a beacon of hope for people everywhere. She taught others to appreciate the beauty of nature, to respect its power, and to use their own abilities responsibly. The world began to change as people learned from Emma's example, and a new era of harmony between humans and nature dawned. Emma's journey as the Guardian of Elements had only just begun, but her impact was already immeasurable. She had discovered her purpose and embraced her supernatural abilities to make the world a better place. And as long as there was a need for her powers, Emma vowed to be there, guiding humanity toward a future filled with compassion, understanding, and the magic of the elements. Thanks watching for everyone. Please subscribe and click the bell button.